welcome back to Food In, Thought Out. I'm back here. Uh, this week's food is Ben and Jerry's again. Maybe it's just gonna be Ben and Jerry's. Who knows? I got chocolate chip cookie dough core. It is cookie milk ice cream with fudge chips and a chocolate chip cookie dough core. So that's it right there. I'm gonna open it up here. Ooh. That is just chocolate chip ice cream with what looks like peanut butter there. Is there peanut butter in this? No, it's cookie dough. Alright. Let me angle this down a little bit so you can see the food. The whole thing. This is based off of First Thoughts. Here we go. I've never actually had any kind of cookie dough ice cream. Like, ever. Until this moment right here. And it's not that bad. Let me get more of that cookie dough. Yeah, cookie dough is not that bad. Never had cookie dough ice cream, of course, but it doesn't taste like cookies. But it tastes like what it feels like in your hands, when you're like rubbing it into balls. That's like. It tastes like that. I know this won't make sense, but like, if you've never had cookie dough ice cream, it tastes how cookie dough feels. Got a bit of a sandy texture too. And no, I don't regularly shovel sand into my mouth. I'm not 3 years old, believe it or not. So, what have I been up to? What have I been up to? I just had exams. They weren't that bad. I don't know why people stress over. Oh shit! I suppose. I don't know why people stress over oh, it's exam season. Like, it's just a test. Like, the first time I did exams, I was kind of scared until I walked in the room, sat down, and it was just a test. Like, yeah, the test is longer because it's everything you've done throughout the semester, and it's more strict because it's a big test, but it's just a big test. I don't know if you care, but the exams I had were foods, math, and history. To be more specific, world history. I think the hardest one for me was probably the math one. Because I was really good at math. And then I got to high school. And all I've gotten was 50s. Now, history, there is some, like, not, what's the opposite of frigidness? Like, you can bullshit some of your answers, more so than math. You know, like being vague and, something being almost true. And there was, in the last part, there was an essay, a 500-word essay. I might have gotten 100. But I'm not good with essays. Like, my points have to be as small and conclusive as possible. Like, I can't. Like, my whole thing is bullshitting things to make them smaller, not bigger. And my foods one, I felt like I done pretty good. So when I went to hand it in, the teacher, like, she dead ass fucking erased my answers, and then wrote in like examples or expand here, and I tried to hand it in 4 separate times, and only on the 4th one, she accepted it. And my mark wasn't even that bad in the class. Like, I don't know what mark I had, but it it was like the lowest it was probably like high 60s. So why why do you want me to get perfect on the exam if I'm not doing terrible? Did I really just talk about exams for like 5 minutes? I gotta say, there isn't much cookie dough in this cookie dough ice cream. Um, you see that brown stuff right there? That is the cookie dough. How do I bullshit more things to talk about? Huh. Oh, okay, so I don't know if you guys know about JoJo or whatever. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Recently I got Netflix, and by that I mean my family has claimed that I have a Netflix account and yet has never, like, given it to me. So, got Netflix now, however. I'm watching JoJo Part 6 because it's a Netflix exclusive. And, you know, I'm going to give my whole opinions on what I've seen. So, it starts with Jolene being, like, arrested for murder or something. I'll learn the backstory later. Not that... Well, it's kind of important, but it's not that interesting. And most of JoJo is like a villain of the week. But I feel like parts, like part 4, like, well, 3, 4, and 5 made it interesting. But part 4 in particular, because it's a murder mystery kind of thing. So it kind of makes sense to have the murder villain of the week. But part 6, they're in a prison, and the villain is the villain's priest. And the first time they meet him, I'm pretty sure they figure out it's him. And they don't try to escape they escape it once. They don't try to leave at all to go find him until the second half of the season, or part or whatever. And I wasn't really enjoying it because, you know, they're just like in the prison for 20 episodes. So they finally leave the prison. And it doesn't get good. It gets worse. Because it's more villain of the week. But, I mean, it kind of makes sense because there's like 3 days to the new moon. So Pucci can achieve heaven or whatever. But he keeps sending people after them until he unlocks his second stand, which controls gravity wherever his feet point. And let me put my foot down. This is where I get fucking pissed. So, his stand, right, his Moon, not only can it control gravity, but it can turn things inside out. And like, whatever it touches, it turns inside out. So, Pucci, with his stand, punches Jolene in the chest, in the heart. And everyone's crying. Well, just her friends are crying. Because she is fucking dead, right? He turns her heart inside out. But he didn't. Because Jolene does a thing with her stand to turn her body into her strings that she can use. Into Mobius strips. And now, I wouldn't have a problem with that, right? But it says that she must have done it the moment she got hit. The moment she got hit. Now, if someone is turning your heart inside out, what is your first thought? It's not, I gotta turn myself into a Mobius strip. It's not. Why would it be? And yet, she lives. And he keeps trying to punch her and turn her inside out. And she keeps turning herself into Mobius strips. I I really wish Araki like killed more of the JoJos, because only Jonathan dies. Only him. I mean, part 7 isn't an anime yet. And I don't know if they're gonna work on it, but I'm pretty sure, like, either in the middle or near the end, Johnny dies. And it's a really cool concept, killing your main character midway through the story. Like, how are his allies gonna continue his legacy or journey? That's a cool concept. If there's anything like that, let me know, but I don't know if I should like keep talking or not, because I'm almost done. It take like 2 minutes to finish. Is there some? No. That's not too much right there. You know, should I like branch out into different foods other than Ben and Jerry's ice cream? Like, it's gonna seem like I'm sponsored or something, but I'm not. I can't even get Nestea lemon flavored iced tea to sponsor me. Maybe I should reach out. If you know where I can get this sponsorship, let me know. Like, I don't even want money. Like, if they just send me free drinks, that's fine. Okay, so I've eaten almost all of the ice cream. It's basically just the cookie dough left. What's it like? 40-60 ratio of dough to ice cream. we go. Not too much left. So, as this wraps up, I will say thank you for putting up with me. If you have, I'm sure most people won't. And